Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late May 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business here, shall we, my friends? Let's start this reading off nice and smooth with an oracle card, just to take a little temperature check of the energy and see what's going on for my lovely Virgo friends here in late May. I hope you're all doing fantastic. But let's see, my guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for Virgo? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you could lean into in this time, which is always very interesting, specifically when it links up to the full reading. But let's get this going. What do we got for Virgo, please? My guides, talk to me. Take a little temperature check and get our first footnote. Okay, so this is 10 of Wands type of energy. You're going to want to watch out for your physical vitality. This could be somebody who has a lot of weight on their shoulders in some manner of speaking. Now, before we really start dissecting this card, if you're new here, I'll be talking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's at kyleofcups. Please feel free to shoot me a tweet, but into the reading we go. If you look at the imagery of this card, it's kind of unmistakable. You see that one individual, they literally have another person on their shoulders. So very burdensome, like the 10 of Wands. A lot of you might want to watch out for your physical health and well-being in this time, specifically injuries to the neck, back, spine. If you have any past injuries like that, they could flare up, bother you a little bit. But this could be an emotional weight of some kind. In the most positive sense, this 10 of Wands type of energy is somebody that keeps trucking, keeps moving, regardless of how much weight's on their shoulders, they're going to keep moving up the mountaintop. So that's good for determination. But there might be something weighing on you. Like there could be something on your shoulders, emotionally or physically here. So it's a lot of weight. We're going to see if it ties into the reading itself, because like I always say, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. We're going to get 3 tarot cards in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. Let's try to break into this a little more for my lovely Virgos out there. My guides, talk to me. Now, last week's reading, it was titled, Here They Come. Now, that doesn't specifically mean it had to have been an individual. Of course, it could have been. But when I title a reading like that, a little ambiguous, Here They Come was indicating a lot of action, a lot of movement. So whether it's a yearning for some sort of change, some sort of action, maybe you're feeling a little cooped up, cornered, this absolutely could have been a person making move or taking actions towards you. So we're going to see what we have this week, okay? Because as with all readings, they change from week to week. We're just looking at a little snapshot. So let's get these first 3 cards out for Virgo, please. Gonna hope for some positivity. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. So this might be a running theme for the earth signs, because I do believe that showed up in the Capricorn reading. Let's get 2 more though. Thank you. All right, yeah, here's that action we were speaking about. We have the 8 of Cups. We're gonna get 1 more out here. What is this action about? Let's get 1 more. You might be amping yourself to do something. Okay, let's get it going. What do we got here? Thank you. All right. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. That's good. All right. So we're going to speak about these real quick because we have an interesting mix of elements. We have an interesting mix of modes and modalities. So real quick, we'll go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get into the juicier intuitive stuff. So position number 1, we have the Queen of Wands. Like I usually say, that could represent a fire sign in your life. When I see any court card involved in the Wands, it does speak about focus of your attention, focus on what you're putting your energy towards. So Spirit could be highlighting that for you. Are you using your energy properly? Are you wasting it on anything? But this is a big card of self-confidence to me, how one feels about themselves on the inside. So are you feeling good, beautiful, sexy, confident? This could be an indicator of that. But it can also be an indicator of the inverse, depending on what clarifies it. Now, like I said, for some of you, that could just be a fire sign in your life. And we're going to want to see what's up with that, specifically with all this change-based, movement-based action coming up next. We have the 8 of Cups right behind it. This card gets a bit of a bad reputation in tarot. Some people usually say this is somebody cutting bait and bailing from something, walking away, leaving, moving forward, moving past. But I see this as action in general. Now, of course, this could be moving away from someone or something. Okay, so whether it is wanting to find a new job, tidy up your personal relationships, however it fits to you, that's what this 8 of Cups represents. And it could be other people in your life. But I generally see this as action in general. Okay, like movement in general. We're going to move back to this Wheel of Fortune on the back end, though, tidying up this end part of the spread, a very powerful karmic type of energy closing us out. Now, this could be an extremely positive omen. You might be receiving number signs, symbols, synchronicities from spirit. You could be receiving a stroke of good luck. You might want to play the lottery whenever the Wheel of Fortune is there. So I see this as like a 4-leaf clover, a positive omen of good things coming. But it is that karmic wheel of life. So whether it's receiving karmic rewards, the karmic cycle moving and changing, like I said, we're just going to have to really dive into all this, because the wheel could be so many different things, whether karmic or otherwise. But it could be moving towards something nice the way this energy is looking. So with all that being said, Virgo, let's dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, so let's shuffle this deck up one more time for my lovely Virgo friends, please. Okay. God, Spirit Team, talk to me. Let's clarify these cards for my friends. And yes, Virgo, this is where I go intuitive, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to go in on this Queen of Wands, of course. And as always, if you're feeling anything from this spread, if you read tarot, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind whatsoever. Okay, so let's see what's up with this Queen of Wands. Why is it here for Virgo? Quick. Yeah. Being honest, stern, shrewd. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. You really might have... All right, so if there is something you're wanting to cut out of your life, okay, especially with the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords here, that is the sword of honesty and truth. It could also be conversations. It could be a sharp mind, sharp mental faculties. But I will say this, if there's something, whether a behavior or an individual that you want to move past or cut out of your life, there's a possibility for that here, okay? Now, like I said, I try my best not to pigeonhole these readings into love alone. So whether it is work or other situations, there could be good opportunities coming towards you. But like I said, there's a stern, serious type of energy here right up front, similar to the Queen of Swords. So that might be a mode you're getting into right now, where you see something, you're stern, you're serious, because this Ace of Swords could be a conversation as well. So you might verbally undress somebody, like something could fire you up with this fire-air combination that's volatile, that's explosive. So there could be something or someone that sparks you up and they might catch a tongue lashing here. So beware. I mean, I don't feel like it's a major warning. We're going to see how the rest of this shakes out. But you could just be seeing something clearly, or you could be trying to cut away a behavior or something out of your life. We're going to keep it moving. I don't want to overcomplicate it or overtalk it. For some of you, it could just be a nice opportunity that comes your way that boosts up your self-confidence, okay? So why is this Eight of Cups here for Virgo? I try my best not to complicate this. Yeah, so there could be something going on that you feel is a little bit unfair. We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright under this Eight of Cups. You might be in the search for something a little more equal, something a little more rewarding, like maybe getting your just due about something. Maybe you feel like you're in a current situation where you're not getting what you deserve. That's kind of what I feel here for some reason. Interesting. You might be searching for greener pastures here. Okay. Now, I don't know if you're cross-watching or whatever the case might be, but Eight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles, to me, that is somebody searching for something a little more equal, a little more balanced, a better opportunity. That's how this feels to me. Now, we're going to keep moving to the Wheel of Fortune, of course, but this is a very interesting vibe, that there could be a situation you either know is imbalanced, not fair, not right, or you just feel like something's askew. There's something that's just not sitting well, something not sitting right. That's just how this feels to me. Because the Six of Pentacles is very giving. Now, for some of you, this could be something moving out of your life quick and unexpectedly. But we're going to see what's up with that Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, that could just be it. But we're not going to overcomplicate that. We're going to get this Wheel of Fortune. Then we'll, do a quick little recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is this wheel here for Virgo? Thank you. Yeah, Five of Wands. Interesting stuff, because this is a card of conflict. You might have some inner conflict. For some of you, this could be a person in your life receiving a dose of karma, so beware. This could be a little bit of a karmic warning that if there's somebody that's been living on the wrong side of spirit, the wrong side of the universe, they could get their dose here for sure with the Five of Wands underneath this Wheel of Fortune. So I'll just say that. That could be some sort of dose of karma coming towards somebody or something. Now, For another portion of you, aside from that little message, I do feel this is someone with the mindset where they'll make their own luck. Like, all right, well, I don't believe in things by chance. I don't believe in luck. I feel like I need to meet the universe halfway. I'll make my own luck. I will fight for it. I will keep moving towards it, because the Five of Wands is a determined card, right? And it's good to have a positive omen like the Wheel of Fortune here. But sometimes, yeah, we do have to keep working, pushing, moving towards something. The universe isn't always going to plop things in our lap. So we have a lot of different things going on here, whether this is somebody catching a dose of karma here on the back end, or it's somebody fighting for their own luck, making their own opportunities and moving things accordingly. I do get a lot of like purposeful movement. So if you are changing things in your life, there is a plan and a method behind the madness. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here, Virgo. Then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords in the upright. Sure, some of you, it could be an opportunity that really amps you up. Like I said, it's a stern, cold, serious type of energy. A lot of you, there could be somebody that really sparks up your temper in this time. You might give somebody a tongue lashing, have a serious talk of some sort, but it is seeing things clearly. If you felt like you've been in a fog recently, that fog could lift and you could be seeing things very clearly. Now, moving to the center, we have the Eight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles in the upright. On a search for something a little more equal. A lot of you might feel like you've been in a situation that's just not fair, or you're not getting your due, or there's just something that's off and you want to get what you deserve. That's kind of what this feels like in the center. So I'm not going to fight against that message. It is what it is. For another portion of you, it could be something coming or moving out of your life unexpectedly or quickly. All right, so hopefully you're not dealing with anything too rough in that realm, especially with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. But moving to the very back end, we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Five of Wands in the upright. For some of you, if there's been a person in your life that's been on the wrong side of spirit, they could be catching a big old dose of karma here. That's one thing. But for another portion of you, you might not care about luck or things just happening arbitrarily. You're like, I will make my own luck. I will keep moving. I will keep pushing. Nothing can stop me. I will get through all the roadblocks. Okay. And I have heard quotes that are similar to like that, like success is half luck, half preparation. That's kind of the vibe I'm catching here. So please take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you one shadow card here. And of course, if that doesn't hit for you, it's all good. You could check your other alignments. But let's see what's going on for the Virgo collective with this Shadowland Tarot. And I like to end off every reading with one card from this because it's a nice little cherry on top, whether it's something that's been in the shadows for a while or something that just appeared, okay? We all have our shadow work, shadow side. So even if it's a positive card, we're going to look at the rougher side of it. So I don't want to say the rougher side, but the shadow side. Let's get one shadow card for Virgo, please. Quick, thank you. Okay, we have discretion. So a lot of you might be kicking a decision or a choice back and forth. A lot of you could feel like you're at a crossroads of some sort. And yeah, like the card literally says, you might need to use your discretion, or there could have been times in past where you didn't, where your lack of discretion could have put you in a rough situation. Now, this is the Judgment card. So aside from the things I was talking about, the rougher side of Judgment could be harsh changes from the spiritual side. This is a Plutonian transformative and sometimes a destructive type of energy. So whether it's in the past you've been self-destructive, or in the past you haven't made proper actions, proper moves, it's hanging in the shadows here. But if you are up against a decision, crossroads, fork in the road, you might need to make a move soon when this shows up in the shadows. Don't linger at that crossroads too long. Make a move. So yeah, Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the April subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab Monday, May 2nd. But for the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot Illuminati. You'll get the full kit if you're a lucky winner. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments what other type of reading you would like to see from me, because I'll continue to do the weeklies, but I really want to mix it up and give you guys what you want. And yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of May, I'll put the winners in my community tab, my friends. Much love to you, and I'll see you next time.